Today, on In the Woodyard, we got a new trailer in the back of the truck. We're pulling home. Wait till you see it. Tony and I are on a road trip. We went up to northern Wisconsin and went into the UP of Michigan, and we delivered Trusty Rusty, my trailer, to Mike, who has the channel Life in the 906, yesterday. Then we went into lower Michigan and picked up my new trailer. You're gonna see it in just a minute. So out the back window, you can see the new trailer back, and it's behind us. We're towing it, and we went to a place in lower Michigan on the eastern side by Saginaw, right? Yep. And the name of the place I bought it from, not we, you didn't help me pay.
Well, I did with my sweat and blood.
But we picked it up, and it is a N&N trailer. It's a 6x12 galvanized trailer, and we're going to show it to you. And we picked it up last night. We didn't do any footage last night because it was dark when we got there. And we hooked it up, and then we drove for what, I don't know, 5-6 hours to get to northern lower Michigan. And right now we're about to cross the Mackinac Bridge. So we're gonna head across the bridge, and when we get to the other side, we will show you the trailer. So as you can see, we're going over the Mackinac Bridge. It's a 5-mile long bridge that connects the UP of Michigan, the Upper Peninsula, and the Lower Michigan. So right now we're driving across Lake Michigan. You can see the ice out there, and the bridge is 200 feet high at its highest point, and it is 5 miles long. So we're heading across the bridge right now, which is pretty darn cool. And when we came to get the trailer yesterday, we had about an hour-and-a-half delay. We couldn't get across the bridge because there was high winds. There was 40 to 45 mile an hour winds, and they weren't letting anybody go across the bridge that had anything in the back of their truck. So I had a tonneau cover on, and they wouldn't let anybody go across because the covers could get ripped off in the crosswinds. So we went and rolled up the tonneau cover and then tried to go through the line again. We had to wait because the traffic was all backed up. We tried to get across the bridge and couldn't. So they said, no, you got to take it off. So we went back again and we took off the tonneau cover, and then they let us go across. But we had to put the cover inside the truck.
Yeah, but that was third time we finally did it, 2 hours later. Yeah, about 2 hours later, and we got across. So we got to our place where we bought the trailer way after dark because of the holdup. So then we're going across the bridge. You pan ahead here and just show them the suspension bridge. It's very impressive. I'm guessing it's very similar to the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, correct? Yep.
It's very, very cool bridge.
And we can also mention the customer service that we got from Thumb Trailers. They met us and on Sunday
at 7:30 at
7 o'clock at night for you to pick up the trailer.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
And went through it, spent a bunch of time with us explaining everything.
You can't see it now, but you see that dot out there? That's an icebreaker. You can see the trail. I saw it behind us, so you could see where he came through. He's breaking the ice open. Must be the first of the year to come through. If we would have been here half hour ago, we might have seen him busting through. That would have been cool. There she is.
She's a beauty.
She's a beauty. Very nice. So yeah, we would have done video last night, but it was dark, and it was a Sunday night, like you said.
Yep.
And we didn't want to keep them any longer, so we figured just get out of there. We wanted to get on the road, and we're at a truck stop right now. We just crossed the Mackinac Bridge, and we were going to get some breakfast, so we thought we'd stop in here and just show you the trailer, you know, while it's still as fresh as can be before we crash it or something.
Either that or you make it unpretty.
Yeah. So there it is. It is an N&N trailer. We got it at Thumb Trailer in Saginaw, yes. So it's got we'll just kind of go quick over the stuff. It's got the flexible cord, so it's what they call
weatherproof.
Weatherproof, yep. Yeah. It's got the chain that is not the regular rustable chain. It's zinc coated. It's got the adjustable tongue here. It's got the drop
drop leg?
Jack leg, yep, in the ram. It's got an aluminum toolbox or hydraulic box. It's got a plug in here where you can plug it in, so you can so it charges. It's got a trickle charge built right in, so I can plug it in, or it trickle charges right as you're driving, as it's hooked up.
Well, what I like about it is when you are dropping it and you run out of power, you can just turn this little knob right here and it'll go down. It's a gravity down.
So you don't have to, and it's gravity down. Yeah, and it's got the up down. The tank, all brand new, so it's all nice and closed, and you can lock it. And then you also have a lock back here where you can lock your hydraulics, so no one can play around with it when you're not there, and you can lock the box. So you can lock it up so it can't be used. And it has a telescoping jack, just like you have on yours, which is really nice. It is all galvanized, and it's not just galvanized in the box. The whole thing is galvanized. The axle, the frame, the rims, everything is galvanized. It's got the step sides. I did get the ramps. That was extra $600 for the ramps, but I'll probably take these off most of the time when I'm hauling wood, because I won't use them, and it's extra weight I don't need, but they pin right on top. A little noisy, yep. It's got D-rings in the corners. All 4 corners have D-rings. It's got the cover that goes over, and it's got pockets so I can put extendable sides on it and I can build it up. And like I mentioned before, it is a 6x12, and my plan is that I will be able to build up the sides enough that I can get 2 full cords in here if I have to, because that'd be about maxing out what my truck can do.
Yeah.
It's got D tires, correct? D-rated tires. And there's 2 5,000-pound axles. It's got all LED lights that are all built in and encased.
You didn't get them, but you could get the jack legs
right,
here.
The jack legs, yep. I didn't get those because I didn't see a need for them yet, and if I want them, I can get them. There's Zerk fittings for all the movable parts. The gate opens as a barn door.
Style gate.
Barn door, or it's got the side dump, yep, where you can do the spreader, so it'll swing out on the bottom and it opens in the middle. These are the ramp mounts. It opens up. We'll show that eventually later, but you can open it all the way so it closes down. So you basically your wings and your doors are about to here. It's not tight against it, but it's almost all the way, so you're not super wide. And I got the spare tire. They threw that in for me, so I got the spare tire mounted. And so yeah, there it is. That's the new trailer. It's pretty sweet, and it tows beautiful. My old trailer would bounce around a lot. This one just tows really nice. Another reason why I got it is because the trailer you have that I really would like is the 7-foot wide or 84-inch, right?
Yeah, 7x12.
It weighs 34?
33 or 34, yeah.
Yeah, and this one is like 23.
Yeah.
So it's almost 1,000 pounds lighter, and you do notice it. And the other reason I wanted to get a new trailer is because I want brakes. I want active brakes. I don't want brakes just in case I'm going to die, which is what the safety brakes are. It's when you're catastrophic conditions.
These have the electric brakes on them, yeah.
Yep, so that's real nice. So
now all you need is an actuator on your truck.
Yep, we're going to get that too. So we'll show you some more later. Right now, we're going to go and get some breakfast.
Yes.
So Tony and I are back from the big road trip. We brought the trailer back and we pulled into the wood yard. And this is the pile I was just showing Tony that was a, what did I call it? A Gomer pile.
Gomer pile. Yes,
the other day, it was surprise. So this is the one that I got the other day when I was with Tony and we were cutting wood. And then today I got a call from John, my logger, and he says, hey, when are you going to be in the wood yard? I said, well, I'm an hour out. Well, he was just here. He brought me another one. So here's a whole nother load of wood. And this is mostly ash. There's some ironwood, a little bit of cherry. What else did we say we saw in here?
That was probably it. Ironwood, cherry, and ash.
Yeah, and there's supposed to be a little bit of hard maple in here, but I didn't see any yet.
There's some oak. About 2 inches.
Yeah, there's some oak in here too. Some regular maple, soft maple. So there you go, I got a bunch of wood. So here is the trailer we got back, and it made it back just fine. It tows very nicely, and we did buy it from Thumb Trailer Sales. There it is in Sandusky, Michigan, which is on the eastern side. And so yeah, it's back, and it made it to the wood yard, and Now I got to get we were talking on the way here, I need to get the brakes set up.
Right, you need an actuator.
Need to get an actuator, and I need to get my side rails put on into the pockets, figure out how high I'm going to have those, if I'm going to go right to the top, or I'm pretty sure I will. I'm going to probably store my ramps inside because I probably won't be needing them unless it's a special thing, and then I'll get them out. There's no sense hauling them around all the time or leaving them out here for someone to unpin and walk away with.
Yep.
I also want to get a big lock for the front of it, so when I leave it here, no one can take it. And I want to spend some decent money and get a good one, because the trailer was $13,000 for everything. Yeah, so it wasn't free. I did pay for it, and so it made it back, and we're glad to be home. That was a long trip.
That was a long trip.
Yeah, it took us a day and a half basically to go get it. We stayed overnight, and
drive time about 18 plus hours.
Yeah, it was a lot of driving, but we talked the whole trip about firewood and trees and business. So it was pretty awesome.
I'm surprised you didn't throw me out of the vehicle.
We did a lot of tree identification. That was good. We were constantly like, what's that tree? What's that tree? And we saw a whole bunch of beech, which I haven't seen in a while. That was kind of cool. So there's the trailer. You're going to be seeing a lot more of it, obviously. We will show you how it works. We'll give the whole rundown and everything specifically, maybe in a video in a couple days. But we're back, and there she is. She's beautiful. She's bright. And I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. And this is the N&N series, I wanted to say. I didn't mention that before, because there is also
2 series, HD and N&N.
Yep, the heavy duty. I have no idea what N&N means. Somebody probably knows and they'll tell me, but that's what they call it. But it's still pretty heavy duty, even though it's not the HD, which is considered heavy duty.
Well, it has the 7,000 pound axles, or 14,000 pound.
No, 5 or 7.
Right.
Per axle.
Right, per axle.
Right,
7,000 pound
right,
per axle.
The heavy duty, right. And this one is the 5,000 per axle. So there she is. We're back. That is it for today, folks. You know what to do. Poke some buttons, hit the like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back in the wood yard doing fun work. You should come along. It'll be fun. Between now and then, get outside, get cutting.
Young lady, good night, Irene.